I'm going to be taste testing candies from 100 years ago. Recently, I asked you guys what type of unboxing videos you would like to see from me, and the most liked comment was a vintage candy unboxing. So I was able to hunt down the most vintage assortment of candies on Amazon, and so today we are going to be opening it together and trying everything and reacting to everything. It is going to be so much fun, and I actually have not opened up this box yet. I'm a pretty picky eater, especially when it comes to candy, so I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion, but I'm also going to try to be as open-minded as possible. But before we get started, I have a challenge for all of you watching. I want to see if you guys can like, click subscribe, and turn on post notifications in just 5 seconds. I hope you guys are ready because here goes the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. If you guys were successfully able to complete the 5-second challenge, then I want you to comment down below. What is your favorite candy? And also, what is your least favorite candy? I would say my favorite candy is blue Nerds Clusters, and my least favorite candy is, I would say Good and Plenty's or Boston Baked Beans or just like black licorice. Oh, yeah, no, not my fave. But without further ado, let's get straight into this video. I'm really curious to see if I'm going to recognize any of these candies or if they're gonna be completely foreign to me. Let's find out. Oh my gosh, wait. They smell so good. This is gonna sound really weird, but if you guys have ever had the Mr. Bubble Bubble Bath Soap, this box smells like that. I know, super weird, but I used to have that all the time as a kid, and that's what this smells like. Oh my gosh. Okay, so right off the bat, I do recognize some of these candies, but a lot of them I don't. Like, oh no, I was just saying how much I hated these. Boston Baked Beans. Ah! Are these candies cigarettes? I think they are. Okay, yeah, these are like really vintage. What is this? Charleston Chew? I don't know. We're gonna try things one by one, and by the way, I am going to be rating everything, so if I give it a 1, that means that it is absolutely horrible, inedible, and I want to throw up. And if I give it a 10, then that means that it is the best candy I've ever tasted, and I want 100 more. So okay, first we are going to try Circus Peanuts. I know for a fact that my grandma really likes these, and she grew up with Circus Peanuts, so I've actually never tried one before. I'm going to smell them first. Okay, that smells straight up like banana Laffy Taffy. What in the world? Oh my gosh, I always thought that Circus Peanuts were like marshmallows. I mean, these might be really stale. When do they expire? No, they are not expired. But okay, I wasn't expecting this sort of texture. Let's give it a try. What the heck? I will say that these are not as bad as I thought they would be. They have a very strong artificial banana taste, and it sort of tastes like the texture of Hubba Bubba bubble gum, except instead of it being chewing gum, it just like dissolves in your mouth. Hopefully that makes sense. Would I ever buy these again? Probably not, but am I happy I tried them? Yes, so I would give Circus Peanuts a 4 out of 10. Okay, so for the second candy, I'm just going to close my eyes and grab something, and whatever I grab, we're going to try. So let's see. Oh, great, I got a Tootsie Roll. Now, these are definitely no stranger to me. I grew up with Tootsie Rolls, but they were never like my favorite thing. I always thought that they just looked like poop. They were definitely a very popular candy when I was growing up, so I never realized how old they were. To be honest, I don't think I've had a Tootsie Roll since I was like 6 years old. I'm not kidding. Oh, it smells like waxy chocolate, but we're going to give it a go anyway because you know what? My taste buds have changed a lot since I was 6. So let's see what I think about it now, 18 years later. No. To me, Tootsie Rolls taste like watered down, chewy chocolate. I am not a fan of these at all. I don't even want to eat anymore. Ugh, I feel the need to spit it out. So because of that, I'm going to give this like a 2.5 out of 10. Comment below, you guys, do you like Tootsie Rolls? Yes or no? Let me just say before I move on to the next candy, I will be absolutely amazed if I give any one of these a 10 out of 10 because these are older candies and I don't know, maybe I'll be surprised though. We shall see, but let's move on to the third thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is the first item that I saw, so we're gonna do these next. These are called Nickel Nips, and I actually do remember these from childhood. I cannot believe how long they've been available for. That is insane. For some reason, I associate this candy with being car sick. There's something about them. So I'm gonna be brave and I'm going to try these. So basically, these are little wax bottles that you can chew on. And there is super sweet, artificially flavored liquid inside. So we're going to be trying the best of the worst. This is red. I think it might be strawberry flavored. I am nervous. I wonder if the wax is edible. Probably not, but I remember my mom telling me that she used to chew on the wax when she was a kid. I don't want to get it on my dress. Oh, that's not strawberry. That's cherry, by the way. Why does this taste a little bit better from what I remembered? It tastes like a melted freeze pop. Like, you know those freeze pops that you can get in bulk with like 8 different colors and they come in plastic? Yeah, that's what this tastes like. Honestly, this is my favorite candy that I've tried so far in this video. I'm going to give Nickel Nips a 4.5 out of 10 because I think the concept is fun. And I can't think of any other candy where you can like drink it and it looks like it's in a little bottle. I think that these are very unique. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes once again and you guys are gonna get to see what I pick before I do. So, okay, I'm gonna pick this. Let's see what I got. Oh, okay, I definitely have never seen this before in my entire life. This is an old-fashioned Neapolitan Coconut Bar. Okay, I am really nervous to try this. It literally looks and feels like a bar of soap. I just don't know how well Neapolitan and coconut are gonna mix. Like what? This is interesting. What in the world? This straight up feels like a bar of soap. It's literally slippery like it, and it smells like a jar of organic coconut oil. I don't smell any strawberry, vanilla, or chocolate with this whatsoever. But I'm gonna stop rambling and let's just try it. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite right down the middle. What the heck? It's like waxy. Ew! I gotta spit it out. It's actually making me sick. Hang on. So not gonna lie, that was by far the worst one I have tried. Oh my gosh. Ugh. There's still little coconut flakes on my tongue. It literally tasted like wax drenched in coconut oil. You could ever so slightly taste like a little bit of chocolate and strawberry, but it was absolutely disgusting. I can't believe anyone actually ate those. I give that a 1 out of 10. Never again. No. This time I'm going to look because I want to get something that looks more promising. Let's go for Mentos. Oh my gosh, I'm actually so surprised that they had Mentos in the 1920s. I actually always thought that these were a newer candy, but apparently I am wrong. So these are the fruit flavored Mentos, and I actually remember eating these when I was a kid, and I really liked them. So let's see if I still like them. So the flavors are apple, orange, strawberry, and lime. I think this one is strawberry, but let's find out. Ah! Well, I almost cracked my tooth. That scared me for a second. I thought that these were like chewy as soon as you bit down on them. But as you guys probably heard, there was a big crack sound and I was actually really scared that I broke my back tooth. So FYI, if you ever get these, let it sit in your mouth for a second. No, it's very chewy. I will say that the flavor is phenomenal. It tastes very sweet, very juicy. It's not making me feel sick. I really liked the strawberry one and I would rate these a 7 out of 10. Next up, we have some Red Hots, and these remind me of Hottie Hot Tamales. These are the original cinnamon flavored ones, of course, and I'm actually not terribly afraid to try these. They sound kind of good, honestly. You can't go wrong with cinnamon, right? I don't think I've ever had them before, ever in my life. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, okay. That is the second time I've done that. I don't know whether or not these candies are chewy or not. It doesn't really say anything on the box, so I always just kind of assume that they're chewy, which maybe I shouldn't do because I keep hurting my teeth. It literally tastes like Christmas time. When I think about Christmas, I think about the smell of cinnamon. I feel like you always smell cinnamon whenever you walk inside of the grocery store or craft store around Christmas time, and it just makes me feel so happy. So honestly, anytime I'm feeling like I miss Christmas, I'm just going to eat some of these and listen to Christmas music. I really like these. I'm gonna give these an 8 out of 10. So next up, you guys, we are going to try this peanut bar. Yeah, it's a pretty basic name. It kind of feels like like it's broken up inside. I don't know what to expect. It looks like it would be a granola bar, but this is candy, so obviously it's not. Maybe it's similar to a Payday, if you guys have ever heard of Paydays. I actually really like Paydays, so if this ends up being similar, then I will more than likely enjoy it. But, whoa. Ingredients: peanuts, sugar, corn syrup, salt. That's about as basic as it gets. Ew. No, thank you. So this was definitely a no-go for me. I mean, it wasn't my jam. It did taste purely like peanuts, but the sugary coating just threw me off. I don't know, it just tasted like straight up dried sugar on top of peanuts, and there just wasn't much depth to it. And I mean, I could have guessed that based off of the name alone, peanut bar. It's very basic. This is just not for me. I'm going to rate this a 5 out of 10. Moving right along, oh my gosh. I wish I would have picked out something else. These are Boston baked beans, and they are candy coated peanuts. So we're just gonna get all the peanut stuff out of the way, I guess. I know my dad really likes these. I don't understand how. I think they are disgusting because I've tried them before when I was a kid, because like I said, my dad really liked them. Yeah, you could definitely tell just by the name and the packaging that these are very old, because I don't know about you guys, but I could never see a kid in 2023 going for these at the store. You know what I mean? Like if they got to pick out a candy, I think this would be last on their list. Boston baked beans. It reminds me of baked beans. And anyway, all right, let's try it. I'm gonna throw up. 2 gross candies in a row. I'm starting to feel sick. I'm not kidding. And we're not even halfway done. I need to go spit this out. Hang on.
A few moments later.
Needless to say, I was not a fan of Boston baked beans. They just made me feel instantly sick. Just too artificial and weird, and you could just tell that it was made a really long time ago. Candy has come a long way. If I'm learning anything from this video so far, it's that we have come so far with making great candy. Like these, I don't like them. Usually I really love vintage things and the OG version of like everything. I've always been really into that. However, candy is a different story. Anyway, so next up we have butter rum lifesavers. Wait, what? Butter rum? After I'm done filming this, I'm going to chug water, and I'm not gonna nibble a single sweet for like a week. This is just a lot. But it's fun. It's interesting. You know what I'm saying? Ew. Here we go. Butter rum. Wait a second. Okay, shockingly, these just taste like butterscotch hard candies. It's really good. It has like a deep caramel buttery flavor. It's really good. It just tastes like classic butterscotch. So I'm going to rate these an 8.5 out of 10. Ooh, what are these? Chuckles. I have never seen these before, but these look like something that I may enjoy because I love chewy, fruity flavored candies. So they come in the flavors cherry, lemon, black licorice, orange, and lime. I'm gonna go for a cherry one, and luckily it is the first one that I can grab because I think that this would be my favorite. I can smell cherry a little bit, but yeah, let's give it a try. I like it. So these have the same texture as Swedish fish, and I'm not sure if you guys were able to tell, but they have like a sugary coating on the outside. I thought maybe they would have been a little sour because of that, but they're not. They are just super duper sweet, maybe even a little bit too sweet, but we are trying candy, so I mean, of course it's gonna be sweet and sugary. I didn't hate it though. I would rate Chuckles I'm gonna give them a 7.5 out of 10. Before I try another candy, I want you guys to pause the video and comment a cherry emoji in the comment section if you are enjoying this video so far. Next up, we are going to try Lucky Lights, and these are candy cigarettes. Yeah, once again, with a lot of these, you can 100% tell that they would never make these anymore for kids. I mean, come on, candy cigarettes. That's crazy that they ever had these in the first place. Like, they would never do that anymore. And honestly, I think it's a good thing. I don't think you should ever be promoting smoking cigarettes to kids. Oh, they smell really good. They smell like winter mint or root beer. Let's give it a go. Okay, in my very honest opinion, these taste and smell and have the same texture as Pepto-Bismol. Like, honestly, the only thing that's different is the shape. These are long sticks in Pepto-Bismol, circular pills. I do not like the chalky aftertaste. I'm not a fan. I'm going to give these like a 5 out of 10. I have been dying to try this, okay? This is a Swirly Pop. That's what it's called. I can't see this being much different from any other rainbow swirly lollipop that they have out today. From my experience, these typically taste very lightly like fruit and just, you know, sugar. They're usually just very sweet. They're not usually super duper flavorful. Ooh, this looks so fun. Doesn't really smell like much. I'm just gonna take one big lick. Yeah, guys, to be honest, these taste exactly the same as the ones they have at like the dollar store or Target or wherever. They just have like a very vague fruit flavor, and they mostly just taste like super sweet, sugary corn syrup. Yeah, I mean, I think these are very vibrant and fun and classic. And when I think of candy, I usually think about these right here. But as for like the actual flavor itself, I'd give these like a 5 out of 10, but for fun factor, it definitely gets a 10 out of 10. Oh boy, what do we have here? This is called Motor Mouth. They are wax lips. So wait, can you eat this? I am so confused. Let me read the little card. It says, his head's like a bucket full of metal, wires, and computer chips, but his appearance isn't complete without a set of wacko lips. Oh my goodness. That's so interesting. It says, play now, chew later. So I guess you could chew it. I don't think you're supposed to swallow it. I guess it's sort of like gum. You know, you chew on it for a while and then you spit it out. But okay, so I'm about to see what I would look like with super obnoxious giant lips. And they're red, which is actually perfect because as of right now when I'm filming this video, it is the 3rd of July and I'm going to be celebrating later tonight. And I was planning to put on red lipstick anyway. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, wow. These are crazy. They definitely do not fit in your mouth very comfortably at all. But they are really fun. I feel like these would definitely be fun for kids. And by the way, these have an iconic smell. Like, I cannot pinpoint what it smells like. Wait, actually, it sort of smells like lemon or like Fruity Pebbles or Fruit Loops. It just came to me. It's not sweet at all. It's just basically flavored wax that smells pretty good, and these are more so fun than anything. I would rate these a 5 out of 10. Next, we are going to be trying this. It is called Zagnuts. Yeah, Zagnut. Can you guys see that? So apparently it is a crunchy peanut butter toasted coconut bar. Oh no, guys, I am so sick of peanuts and coconut. Specifically coconut though, it makes me feel literally queasy. All right, I will be taking a very small bite of this. It smells like a Butterfinger. Wait, I am surprised. So, oh wait, the aftertaste just hit me. Until that aftertaste happened, I was about to say that this tastes exactly like the center of a Butterfinger. It has that buttery flakiness and that peanut butter flavor to it. I was always obsessed with Butterfingers. The aftertaste ruined it because I didn't taste any coconut whatsoever until after, but honestly, it's sort of addictive. Like the texture is so good. I don't hate this. I would give it a 7 out of 10. Now you guys, we are going to try some Charleston Chew, and I've definitely never tried this before, but I feel like I've heard my grandma talk about it. Oh, I don't know, you guys. It looks like it is a giant, long chocolate candy with like strawberry filling. It smells like marshmallow though, so let's give it a try. Yep, there's pink in the middle. Ew. Okay, no, I don't like this very much. Basically, the inside is like a strawberry marshmallow rod. I'm just not a fan of it, you guys. It's like too much. I don't typically like candies that have marshmallows in the middle. This candy just makes me nauseous. Even if I didn't try like 20 other candies prior to trying this, I think it would still make me feel pretty queasy. So I'm going to give this like a 3 out of 10. So we are actually almost done with this box. I am not going to be trying these candies right here because I've tried them before and they're not really labeled. Like this is double bubble bubble gum, little butterscotches, peppermints, you know, they're like classic candies that everyone's tried. Nothing crazy. So we're not gonna waste time trying those, but let's see. This little candy, however, is different. It is called a ChickOStick. What? Crunchy peanut butter toasted coconut. What was up with them making peanut butter and coconut flavored candies in the 1920s? What in the world? Like, who had that idea? That is not a good idea. I literally don't want to try this at all. Ah, just the smell of it. I'm not kidding, you guys. I'm actually starting to feel sick. Just the smell of this is making me feel a little nauseated. I'm gonna try a little bite of it, or you know what? I'm just gonna put the whole thing in my mouth, whatever. It's like about bite size. So here goes nothing. So in all honesty, that was disgusting. It had like a sour taste to it, and it's just making me feel sick. No, the combination of peanut butter and coconut, and like I said, it had like this certain flavor to it that was so off-putting, I had to spit it out. I would rate that like a 1.5 out of 10. I need some water. We're gonna try another one of these little tiny baby candies because I wanna get them out of the way. So this is called a Slowpoke. You could tell that this is an old candy just because of the name. And it is a chewy caramel candy, and I do enjoy caramel, so this will probably be similar to a cow's tail if I had to take a guess. So let's see. Okay, I actually like these. They sort of taste like a combination of chewy butterscotch and caramel. I never thought I'd say it, but I'm a fan of Slowpokes. I mean, is it my favorite candy in the entire world? Obviously not, but I think it's pretty good for what it is. So I would rate these a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. Ooh, this looks like a fun candy. So it's called Twin Cherry, and is this a lollipop? That's actually really, really creative and clever. Basically, it's sort of like 2 cherry Dum Dum lollipops, and there's a lollipop on each side of the stick. So it's like you bend the stick in half and then boom, cherries. It's simple but clever. So let's see if these taste like cherry Dum Dums. I think these taste a little bit more sour than the cherry Dum Dums, but I'm actually not complaining because I think that the cherry Dum Dums are like too sweet. So this is the perfect combination of like sweet and sour cherry. I actually really like these, and I would say that these are probably my favorite thing that I've tried so far just because it's so creative. I really like these. I'm going to give them a 9 out of 10. All right, you guys. So now we are going to be trying these. They are called Reed's Cinnamon, individually wrapped. I'm curious about these. So the packaging is very like dull. Again, the world has totally stepped up their candy game and they know what kids want now, like color and fun and pizzazz. But maybe these were like more of an adulty candy. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just saw that apparently these things have been around since 1893. Excuse me. Okay, that is actually mind-blowing. This truly is a vintage artifact. So it's the color red. It kind of looks like a cough drop, and it comes in a wrapper that's similar to a cough drop. So I don't know what to expect, but let's find out. That is strong. Woo! All right, so I just spit it out, not because it was terrible, but because this is a big candy and I would have been sucking on it for like 25 minutes. Very cinnamony. I'm gonna give them a 9 out of 10 because I actually would eat those again. Now we have some violet mints. So I guess these are just mints, but purple? I don't know. I'm curious. Wow, this is interesting. So these, oh my gosh, I just unraveled the mystery. Okay, so these little things are what was making the entire box smell like Mr. Bubble Bubble Bath. So hopefully it doesn't actually taste like bath soap, but it's definitely this. Holy moly, those are strong and they do not smell like mint. They smell like bubble bath. I'm scared. So these little candies have the same texture as Smarties, but they taste like soap. Quite literally, I mean, Mr. Bubble Bubble Bath is what they taste like. I can confidently tell you I've never had anything quite like this before. I'm not a fan. They're really interesting. I'm gonna give them a 4 out of 10. All right, you guys, so we are going to be trying one last candy together today, and that is banana Turkish taffy. So let's unwrap this and see how we feel. I have a feeling it's going to be very similar to banana Laffy Taffy, but maybe a little bit harder. Oh yeah, I think I'm right. I can tell that it's like very, very, very chewy. Almost like too hard to bite into. Holy moly, this is like real taffy. Yeah, I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm having a very hard time moving it. It feels like it's stale, but I'm pretty sure people would actually smack this against the kitchen counter to break it. Interesting. Okay, so in my opinion, this tastes like bubblegum gold. If you guys have ever had that, it's also sort of like a vintage candy, but if you've never had bubblegum gold, it's banana flavored bubblegum. It's a little too chewy for my liking. Definitely not for me. I would rate this like a 4 out of 10. Anyways, anyways, you guys, that was all for today's video where I tried candy from 100 years ago. My final thoughts, feelings, opinions are that I definitely like candy from this era way more. Honestly, a lot of those were very hard to even eat. They made me feel very nauseated. My favorite one was actually the candy cherries. I loved the idea. I thought it was fun and creative, and it tasted pretty good too. This was so much fun to film, and I'm really happy that I did it. So if you guys liked this video, then please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and let me know what type of unboxing video you'd like to see me do next time. I could try candy from another era, or I could even do a vintage toy unboxing. Just let me know what you'd like to see, and I would be more than happy to do it. But anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you again for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye! Mwah!